and welcome to Pirate News. I'm Morgan Huber.
And I'm Sabrina Saroza. On today's broadcast, we will be covering news from around campus and across the country.
We will also bring you the latest in Seton Hall sports and your 5-day weather forecast. Successful businessman and Seton Hall alumnus Gerald P. Pitino has donated $2 million to the Pitino Leadership Institute, an acclaimed undergraduate leadership program here at Seton Hall and the only one of its kind in America. A 1963 graduate of the Stillman School of Business, Pitino has attributed his success to the university and through his donation hopes to advance the program in its efforts to educate the world's next leaders. He has previously created an endowment scholarship for leadership students and donated an additional $1 million to the program. The Pitino Leadership Institute has received much praise in recent years, having been recognized as the top student leadership program in the country 5 years in a row by HR.com.
Christmas is right around the corner and SAB is already getting into the spirit. On December 7th, travel with SAB to see the Christmas Spectacular at Radio City Music Hall. Tickets are $25 to go see the famous Rockettes, and NJ round-trip tickets can be purchased through SAB as well. For more information on how to take part in this Christmas tradition, go over to shu.eventbrite.com.
The university will be celebrating its 10th annual Christmas tree lighting ceremony on Tuesday, December 3rd on the Green. The event will be preceded by a Mass in the chapel at 5 p.m. and will also include performances by various music ensembles on campus. Seton Hall also anticipates this year's holiday season with free candy canes and hot chocolate, a Coca-Cola photo booth, and of course, Dove's annual food and toy drive. Now is the time to give and receive, and there's no better place to do it than here at the Hall. Click the Seton Hall website for more information on additional holiday-themed activities on campus.
Do you love Christmas music? Well, you're in luck. This Monday, SAB will be having Christmas Karaoke, where you can sing all of your holiday favorites. The festivities start at 7 in the Cove, with holiday snacks being provided. So be sure to come out with your favorite songs picked to sing with all of your fellow pirates. And if performing is not your thing, there's still a lot of holiday fun for everyone.
Now we'll head over to Ashley Stepper with your latest in Seton Hall sports. Ashley?
Thanks, Morgan. Hello, Pirate fans. Ashley Stepper here with your Seton Hall sports update. First off, the men's swimming and diving teams traveled down to Fairfax, Virginia over the weekend for the Patriot Invitational at George Mason University. For the men, freshman Ross Pantano swam a lifetime best in the 200-meter backstroke, which earned him a second-place finish in the event. Senior Josh Tizani earned a second-place finish in the 200 breaststroke and third place in the 100 breaststroke. The men scored 366 points over the 3 days and finished in 6th place out of 8 teams at the Invitational. For the women, freshman Sierra Cripps broke the school record for the 200 fly and finished in 2nd place in her Patriot Invitational debut. Other Pirates who had big performances were junior Marianne Malloy and junior Lexi Collegy. The woman earned 375 combined points, which was enough for 5th place out of the 9 participating teams. On the court, the Battle for Atlantis tournament begins tonight for the men's basketball team, as the 13th-ranked Pirates will face off against the 11th-ranked Oregon Ducks at 9:30 p.m. The Pirates will be back in action again tomorrow and on Friday as the 3-day tournament continues in the Bahamas. The times and opponents will be determined based off of Seton Hall's performance in the first game. As always, Miles Powell will look to lead the team as the team looks to continue their momentum after their recent win over Florida A&M. The tournament could very well be a preview of the NCAA tournament, as 4 top 15 teams will be in action, including Gonzaga and North Carolina. The women's team are also in the Bahamas for some of Feast Week basketball, as they'll be participating in the Junkanoo Jam on Thanksgiving Day, as the team will face off against Georgia Tech at 5:15 on Friday. The Pirates will play either Vanderbilt or Rutgers, depending on the results of their first game, as Shadeen Samuels and Desiree Elmore will look to lead the 4-2 team over the 2-day tournament. Both games will be broadcast on flowhoops.com or on the radio on WSOU. That's going to do it for your Seton Hall Sports Update. Once again, I'm Ashley Stepper. Now back to Morgan and Sabrina with your local news from the tri-state area.
Thanks, Ashley. Professors in New Jersey have been outspoken since March about receiving improved contracts. The pressure has been put on by faculty unions from 9 different New Jersey colleges. Yesterday, a breakthrough was reached for some professors, as about 5,000 adjunct professors will be seeing the biggest wage increase ever received in a new contract. This is coming on the heels of protests last Friday on the campuses of the 9 respective New Jersey schools. Professor Susanna Tardy of William Patterson said that we're fighting for the governor to finally address years of state neglect of higher education. Although this is significant news for the unions, the professors are still looking for compensation for additional time working after hours with certain benefits that have been stripped in the past.
After 33 years, a Newark high school and community has found its home once again. The Ironbound Stadium, a field known as the site of East Side High games and for uniting local communities, is finally being reopened after more than 3 decades of abandonment. The field was previously closed from the public in 1986 due to signs of chemical contamination. Thanks to a generous donation of $2.3 million from Celanese, a chemical and technology company, the contaminated soil was removed and Ironbound, now known as Eddie Mariah Stadium, was opened to the public once more on Saturday. Newark Public Schools and other local organizations can now more easily utilize sports such as football, soccer, and volleyball to unite the community and take kids off the streets and onto the field.
Now we send it over to Liam Plate for your 5-day weather forecast. Liam?
Thanks, Sabrina, and hello, Pirates. I'm Liam Plate with your 5-day weather forecast for the South Orange area. Today, expect some rain with temperatures reaching a high of 56 degrees and a low of 43 degrees. Tomorrow on Thanksgiving, expect some clouds and windy conditions with a high of 49 and a low of 32. Then on Friday, there will be a high of 44 and a low of 27 with partly cloudy skies. Then on Saturday, expect the same partly cloudy conditions with a high of 41 and a low of 29. Then to end the weekend on Sunday, expect some snow with a high of 40 and a low of 30. But that'll do it for your 5-day weather forecast. Once again, I'm Liam Plate, and now back to Morgan and Sabrina with your news from across the country.
Thanks, Liam. In national news, a study has found that the University of Texas Latinx professors earn significantly less than their white peers. According to NBC News, the study revealed that Latinx professors receive $25,342 less and are less likely to be chosen for dean or associate dean positions. Of the 130 dean, vice dean, associate dean, and assistant dean positions, only 10 are Latinx, with none being women. The Independent Equity Committee at the University of Texas reviewed numerous resumes and found that many Latinx professors were more qualified than those in leadership positions. The committee took their findings in October to state legislatures and are currently looking to make policy changes and order equity reviews.
On Monday, President Trump passed the Prevent Animal Cruelty and Torture Act, known as PACT. The act officially makes the torture and killing of animals a federal crime. The production and distribution of footage depicting such actions will also be deemed a crime, an amendment from an existing 2010 bill. Passed unanimously by the Senate, including New Jersey Senators Cory Booker and Robert Menendez, this law will take more efficient measures to protect both domesticated and wild animals. This concludes our broadcast of Pirate News. Once again, I'm Morgan Huber.
And I'm Sabrina Saroza. Thanks for watching and have a good Thanksgiving break.